Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. And I'm here today to bring you my predictions for the next Shaman King arc. There was an article on Anime News Network, and in this article they obtained some information and a preview for the next arc of Shaman King, which is going to be the Mount Osore Revoir Arc. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry if I butchered it. But regardless of that, Anime News Network had an article about the next arc for Shaman King, which involved a teaser, trailer, whatever, and just some more information as well. I have watched the trailer for it already quite a few times, and I've gone through it in my head of just like what I think is gonna happen, just based on the trailer. It is in Japanese and there is no subtitles, so it's a lot of guesswork for me. There's a lot of guesswork for me. Maybe my thoughts and opinions would change if there was some subtitles to it, but I think uh, I get the gist. I think I get the gist. But yeah, this way is kind of fun for me. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna play it for myself. Obviously, you won't hear it, and just go through everything frame by frame as it happens, and then just basically take you through the thought process I had, and what I think is going to happen. For my manga readers out there, no spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers. I know you guys won't do that to me anyway, but yeah, no spoilers. But I do have some questions for you guys as well, so stay tuned to the end, and we'll just go for it, yeah. So the first thing, yeah, it starts off with like, I think this is like a windmill. I think it's a paper windmill, and there's some petals in the background as well. I don't have no idea what this is supposed to symbolize, but it's something there. That's how you start off. That's how you start off the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, go watch it after this, obviously. So after that, we see Anna, and she's stacking some rocks onto Yo's oracle bell. So okay, I'm thinking, okay, cool. Yo is dead. I reckon what I'm thinking right now is that uh, the Yo allowed himself to die in order for Ren to be revived. The X-Lords killed off Yo. Obviously they would want Yo dead because he's half Ziki potentially. So that's what I'm thinking right now, is that part of the deal was, I didn't realize that at first. I thought like Yo just had to that step down and he would not participate in the Shaman King tournament no more. But it seems they went to the extremes, and just, and the way I can understand the move, they are trying to take down Ziki. They know that Yo is half Ziki. They know that Ziki will power up if he combines with Yo. So yeah, it makes sense to take him out of the equation. So yeah. So yeah, as I said, Anna stacking some rocks. She's looking very sad. But then after that, we flip to what I think is going to happen within this arc. But we see Anna again. She is met up with Yo, and now at this time, she's met up again with Yo at this time. So what I'm seeing right now here for Yo is that he looks very beat up and kind of in some sort of distress, maybe, because what I think has happened is that Yo has died. What I think is going to happen in this arc is that Yo has died, and Anna is going to venture to another plane. I don't know what you call it. I don't think it's going to be the straight afterlife. I think it's going to be like a limbo, and Anna's going to travel to limbo in order to save Yo. But at this present moment, in this the scene that we see where Anna has finally met up with Yo again, Yo looks like he's in distress. He looks kind of beat up as well, because he has like marks on his abdominal area. So what I'm thinking here is that Yo doesn't want to come back for some reason. Now I'm not sure what the reason could be. I'm not sure what the reason would be, but I feel like Yo is gonna not want to come back for some reason. He possibly might feel that it's better if he doesn't come back. Better if he doesn't come back, because Zeke might take him over. He'll go stronger. It might be better things. He might see things better this way. I feel like the best possible chance for them to beat Zeke is for Yo to not be within the equation. I think that kind of coincides with what he said in the last time we saw him, not this week. The last time we saw him, when he's like, doesn't matter if you lose me, you still got Ren kind of thing. So I feel like the revived Ren, a revived Ren, based on that line, a revived Ren is stronger than, I can't say current, the last time we saw Yo. That's what I'm kind of thinking right now. But when obviously Anna wants to save him, and during this journey, Anna, again, this is all predictions, Anna will convince Yo to come to his senses and join the fray again. Also, another thing that I've noticed during this little bit of the scene is that there is something behind you. And now, the first time I watched it, I wasn't paying too much attention. I just thought that was Amida Maru behind him. But once upon a better look, you can notice that there is a boot. So I'm starting to think during this time here, Yo has been doing some fighting and maybe even killed the person that was behind him. Again, I don't know who this person is, but there's a boot behind him, there's a person behind him. What happened there? So moving on, like they're looking at each other. Like I said, Yo looks distressed, and then they flip over to some credits, and then, okay, cool. And then I went back to the beginning. So after that, we see the train. I'm just going to let this catch up a bit. We see this train, and now this thought process is not really original, but I did get the idea from watching Titans. If you're not a fan of Titans, then I did it again. I'll just quickly let you know. In Titans, there are two characters who die, and they end up on a train ride. Basically, the train was taking them to their final destination, be it heaven or hell, whatever. That's the kind of vibes that I am getting here for this arc. So, Yo, when he died, he didn't go straight to his final destination. He ended up on his train, and he's possibly traveling on this train to his destination, maybe at the beginning of his arc. After that, we have a flashback. What I think is a flashback to Zeke. And why I think this is a flashback to Zeke is because, as you can see, it's not the Zeke we are very familiar with. I'm pretty sure, and this is based off my knowledge of the OG anime, that this is his first form, his prime form. So I reckon during this time, we will get a flashback to Zeke Prime, and we'll learn more about that. And I feel like that will come from another character, which I will talk about just a little bit more later on. So let it move on. We have this scene, where we have some rocks, and we have what I think is kind of like the casket that Iron Maiden holds herself in, and that's wrapped around a red cloth. And again, there's some more windmills around this. The windmills are symbolic in some way, and I just don't know what it is, but that's something that's in the trailer as well. Not sure what's going on there. I'm just going to let the trailer play through a bit. We'll get a close-up of it as well. It looks sad. Again, I'm not too sure. At first, I thought that might be Anna's scarf, but I think it's a bit too long to be Anna's scarf. I went back like an idiot again. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about... Did I go too far? No, I did not. The next thing I want to talk about is this. There's a bit of the trailer where we see Anna, and she's lying down, and it looks like, I think, I'm going to let it play again, but it looks like she's opened her eyes. I think this is where Anna has gone back and is waking up on the train. That's what I think that bit is for. So, yeah, just let it play through. I've got it on 0.25 because I want to just go through things slowly as possible. So yeah, we see her, and then we get a bit with Yo in anger and tears. Like I said, I don't think Yo wants to come back at first, so this could be part of that. I also feel like this is part of the same scene I mentioned earlier where Anna and Yo meet back up. So this is possibly directed towards Anna, maybe not on a personal level, but like he's just taking out his frustrations on her. But this is the next thing, and probably the last thing I want to talk about is there's a bit of the trailer and you can't really see much of it unless you slow it down because it does flash through it very quickly. There's a pivotal character, and why I think he's a pivotal character because he's on the promotional art as well, of this cat. And I'm just gonna scroll down so I can get the cat's name. And the cat's name is Mata Money. And now I don't know if this character is. I think he's the guide. I think, or like, let me see how he's dressed again. The guide, maybe like the guide who works on the train, so and so say. But I feel like he's a guide. But regardless of who he is, I don't know if he's good or bad. But I do believe that he has ties to Zeke, knows him some shape or form, and I also believe that he is the reason why we get a Zeke flashback within this arc. I feel like he is telling Yo about Zeke. Obviously, I reckon that they'll meet. They'll meet. Sorry, he will see the cat Mata. I'm just gonna call him Mata for now. He will see the resemblance within him and Yo. He will learn more about him. Yo will learn more about Zeke via Mata within this arc. That's what I'm thinking right now. But as you flick through this little bit that I said that goes through quite quickly, you do see a scene where Yo and the cat are together and the cat is sleeping. So I think he's gonna be there for some time. Like I said, I reckon he's a guide for the most part. Good or evil, not 100% sure. But he has the final line of the trailer. As I said, I don't know what he's saying because it being Japanese and we got no subtitles, and the trailer ends off with the train heading into the distance and it blacks out, and that's the trailer. It's a very good trailer without subtitles. It makes you think, and I'm getting all of that from it. I think it's kind of cool. The article does also mention that this arc will begin on the 30th episode, which is next week's episode, which will be on the 4th of November. But it also has something else there that's making me think, because I feel like this is supposed to be an important arc simply because Anime News Network went through the way to put like an article out on it. They didn't do it for other arcs. You could argue maybe they did it for this arc because it's the first arc from the 2021 anime that wasn't within the original. Maybe, but I feel like the majority of the reason why the Anime News Network has done this is because this is supposed to be a important arc. And if it is, I'm slightly worried because the article goes on to say that the screening for this arc, it says a screening of episodes 30 to 33 will take place on the 22nd of November in Tokyo. So if you're in Tokyo, go check that out. But I'm guessing that this is these 3 episodes, 30, 31, 30, 33. These 4 episodes, will encompass the whole of the arc. So essentially 20 minutes an episode, that's an hour 20 minutes. So I'm wondering, does that do justice for this arc? Because I feel like it's supposed to be an important arc, and 4 episodes, is that too little or too much? That's basically what I'm asking the manga, not the manga owners, the manga readers, the people that have read the manga. And yeah, I think that's everything I've got to say about it. I didn't intend for this video to be so long, so sorry about that if you've managed to make it to the end. I appreciate it. If there's anything I missed within the trailer that you noticed, or you have just your own ideas up here in your mind, please let me know. I'm excited to know what you think on this as well. But I honestly do think that for this arc, be it episodes 30 to 34, we will be focusing on the 3 characters, Yo, Anna, and Mata. I don't think the rest will be in it. I'm not going to say at all, maybe a little bit in the beginning, well, like Anna, before Anna departs, but once Anna departs, probably, which I reckon will be in episode 30, like the first episode of the arc, they won't appear as much. Maybe after, like, for example, if this is an outer body experience for Anna, you might see scenes of them watching over Anna's body and having comments when like when there's moments of Anna being in distress or something like that. But definitely for the majority of the arc, I do reckon it'll be Anna, Yo, and Mata. But like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.